Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'm pretty sure I saw Mary Yazzie riding on the Raleigh's property. Have you ever seen her riding around here?
Can't say as I have, but then most of my duties require me to stay close to home. Tex, he's the one you ought to ask.
See, I don't know. Should I ask Tex? Because I wonder about that. I feel like he wouldn't give me accurate information. You know? But maybe I'm wrong.
May I see that letter you said Frances Humber wrote to your great-aunt?
Sure, got it right here. When I heard you were a detective, I started keeping it on me. Thought you might snoop through my stuff or something.
Thanks for letting me see it.
I should really try this sock one, but I'm not going to right now. Stockinette, that is accurate. Garter stitch, that is accurate. Single, that is accurate. Also known as 1x1 rib. I've seen that, but I don't know how common that is. Cable, yes, cables are. There are different kinds of cables. It looks like a 2x2. Daisy, I love, okay, can I just say, I love how this is the only one that has its own little graphic with it. Like, that isn't just a picture of the of the stitch itself. It has a full-on graphic. I love that. It's like, this isn't like what Daisy Stitch is looking like in real life. It's actually this one up here. Fun fact about the Daisy Stitch, it can also sometimes be called the Star Stitch, which is kind of weird because then there's another thing called the Star Stitch that looks very similar but has a little bit more to it. It's weird. Knitting's weird. Language is weird. Okay, so I know what that was. That was a lily. Okay.
I haven't
Oh, okay, so I have to actually look at it again. Okay, let's do that real quick. I have 2 out of 32 rows of the heel flap done. Over here.
The Daisy Stitch.
Okay. My husband has told me, he's like, dude, like, we could put a lock on this, like, on our trash can. They would still find a way to get in. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, we found them on our, we used to have, like, a larger bird feeder. We found them on there. I'm pretty sure they are what has, like, torn down multiple times our suet feeders. It's just, yeah. They're a lot. They are a lot. People trap them, put something shiny inside a trap that they can get their hand on, but not fist out. What? Interesting. So they're like,
come on, Bob.
because aren't magpies attracted to shiny things? So they're like mammal magpies. Huh. That's pretty. Was the ranger's name Ranger Acres? Out of 32, but you know what? That is more than 0. And I will.
Probably just a bird.
It's not a bird, Nancy. Some of these, I always feel like I'm missing something. Also, why can I not go back there? I want to go back there and see what's over. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Is that something, like, am I... Switch to lurk and go figure out. You're good. Oh. Ooh. I am intrigued. Whoop! Nope. Sleuthy, this is something you're familiar with. Nope. 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 Let's get away from that. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? You will see my dogs. I'm sorry. Can you please make a graphic of whatever dog it is with an emo hairstyle, please? Please. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna come over.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I noticed that you put a lock on one of the buildings in the ghost town.
Yeah, the support beams in there are about to go. I was afraid.
I dislike this right here. I dislike it. I don't like it at all. It makes me upset. Frankly. So. Save. Yes, save. I don't like chance games. I'm not a fan of chance games. Sleuthy, you seem to be in a similar position as me, where it's like, half the stuff, like, I've played the games, I've played all of the games except I haven't finished the original Secrets Can Kill. I have it. I originally didn't want to play it for the first time on stream, but I'm thinking I might. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I know it's not at the point that it matters, but that doesn't happen, and I'm happy about that. Okay. Yeah, like I've played him since the years that well,
Looks like I need to
especially
put in a
ones that like,
password.
because I started so late. But like, even then, like there are some that I've played more, but like I don't remember anything about like Labyrinth of Lies. I don't remember much about that. It's probably an okay game. I just don't remember it. But Danger by Design, I remember very little about it. Is it Phantom of Venice? I don't remember. I remember certain aspects, but like there are certain things that like people talk about. I'm like, huh? Just with certain games, I'm like, what are you talking about? Did I like block that out of my memory? Did I hate that part of the game so much? Did it involve tunnels? Is that why? Does it involve getting lost? Being chased? Have I blocked that out? Cat dancing, exactly. I told my husband about that and he straight up died. It was so funny. He was like, the look on his face was
An
priceless.
electrician's
He's like,
manual.
what
Wonder what that's
is
doing here.
this? Ah, it was so great. What do I have in my mouth that's weird? Charlena Purcell. I also
Charlene Purcell's office.
was talking
Hi,
to
this is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Kiddo One before
She
bed.
told me to put you
And
right through.
we were watching
She even told me to
Ricky's
make sure you
stream,
didn't have to listen to that
and
recording again. You really
she
raced.
was like, I want to play that with you. It's like, okay.
Hello,
So
Nancy.
let's play some of
So
the
what have you discovered?
other ones first. Let's do that. Oh, hold on. Oh, I need to.
I'm getting that definite feeling I'm not alone.
Let's leave. Nope. Nope. It's by Libba Bray, and it's. I need to re-listen to that. Those are some good audiobooks. It's the same woman, and she sounds completely different for each character, and I'm like, it's nice. I like it. Kashmir Valentine. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. Naturally. Okay, so that's the one that changes by itself. Won't worry about that. Yeah, yeah. I think it's EE, right? Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh, yay. Oh, I just had it there. Okay, I don't hate this puzzle or this type of puzzle. But it's also frustrating. I'm pretty sure that this one I only have to do once though. Please tell me I did that right. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Take your forks and a crank to the Beady
got it.
Eyes Ranch and make sure
Okay.
you see what's below. When you stick the forks in and give it a spin, off toward my treasure you'll go.
I didn't ask about that, did I? Did she ask about that? Cause don't I have to do something in exchange? Yeah.
Take
Okay.
your forks.
Okay. Wait, forks to Beady Eyes Ranch. And a crank to the Beady Eyes Ranch. Okay. Okay.
Why don't you finish that display for me? The one behind you.
Sounds good.
Oof. Okay. I will say this. Why can't she just put the letters on the text instead of... Okay. Okay, hold on. I don't know why I'm starting in this row, but apparently that's what I'm doing. There's that. Nope. Okay. Okay. Wait. Extra small, small. Okay. For some reason, I keep thinking the moon is extra small. Okay, hold on. Large, XL. Oh my gosh, what was there? Okay. Yeah, okay. To check that. XL, extra small, XL, okay. Small, large, XL, extra large.
There. That looks right.
Yay! Okay, cool. Can you like ask her about
If
the?
I ask, maybe Mary will let me borrow these.
You should ask instead of just commenting about asking.
Hi.
I finished that display for you. Any luck finding those beads?
Here, try these.
Cool.
Great, thanks. I noticed some tuning forks over there. Would it be okay if I borrowed them for a
Coach
while?
Tell you what, if you go out and find me 10 arrowheads for this display
Please
I'm
tell
working
me
on,
I've gotten 10
I'll give them to
arrowheads.
you for free. You can put them in this.
Please, tell me.
You got a
gotten
deal.
10
There are
arrowheads.
arrowheads all over this area. You just have to keep your eyes open. You should be able to find 10 in no time, as long as you don't dig and only collect arrowheads that the rain and wind have uncovered. You won't be breaking any rules.
Thank you, Celeste. Hey, thank you.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
How are you? Beads. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Here, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this on my phone because I don't got time to find out where. I have no clue where my notebook went. It's somewhere. Our house is a little bit of a mess at the moment. Okay, so 1 yellow. That is a very interesting way of lining that up. 1, okay, so black and then black with red corners 4 times. Right? Black, black with red corners. 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 Okay. Red, white, red, red with pink corners 4 times. Red, white, red, red with pink corners. Red, white, red, red with corners. Red, white, red, red, white, red, red with corners. What do you think it looks like?
That flower looks kind of like a poppy.
I guess, Nancy, I don't fully see how you get that aside from the color, but I will commend you nonetheless.
Keep it a secret, and we blew it. You know, for a city
I
slicker,
haven't,
you got a lot
but
of good
now I
smarts.
want to. I really want to watch that.
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
That clip from Stay Tuned for Danger just killed me. I like... She's a Force ghost. I love it. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I remember, didn't he do something where he I don't remember what it was, but I remember a hot minute ago, like it was the first time I checked out one of his things, and he said something like, "I an empath," and he kept saying it. I'm like, what is this a thing? Is this a meme I'm missing? I would not have been surprised. Okay. 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 I can't listen to that. In the book, I feel like a big storm happens. It probably does. It probably does. And maybe it's just that, like, they couldn't find a way to
Now
make
go
it
and
fully
peek beneath
necessary in
Zebra
the
Rock,
game, but...
you'll need a magnet what's there to unlock.
Oh, okay.
Now go and peek beneath.
Oh, did you guys see, oh, this would be right if it happened to me right now. Where, I think it was Scuttled Bones mentioned, how... I need to go back here for a magnet. How, she, like, went to do this puzzle, and it was already solved. Like, she opened it up, and it was already done. She's like... How did I trigger this, and how can I trigger it again? Scares the... Yeah. I need to read some more of the books. It's been a hot minute. I still have, is it The Clue in the Black Keys? Or something like that, when we thought that that would be the book that Seven Keys was based on. I still have that from my aunt. I need to take that back to her. I've had that for a while. Okay. I can't turn anything, right? Okay.
That looks right.
That looks right. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you very much.
That looks right.
Okay. Why didn't you comment on that one?
There. Sorry, coyotes. No chicken dinner for
How-
you tonight. Oh my gosh.
So now I need
my
to search something
gloves.
new.
They're
Should be
glowing.
taken.
That powder in
Stuck.
the
Oh.
ghost town.
Well, what kind of books do you like? What kind of books do you like, Al? I must know. I need to listen to more of the first Lord of the Rings book. I've already had to renew it because it's so long. But I'll probably listen to it a lot tomorrow because the kiddos are going over
The
to their
power lines going to the ranch
my
house were
in-laws.
either cut or were
Of the
otherwise.
Libba Bray series. It's so good. Now I remember struggling. It's interesting because it's like historical fantasy. Again, a lot of these are like YA stuff because frankly I struggle to read like a lot of like adulty books now because I find them boring sometimes. But it's one that like I struggled to read in print, so I got the audiobook from the library and it was chef's kiss. And there are 3 books in that series, if I am remembering correctly. Now I'm going to look. Yes. A Great and Terrible Beauty, Rebel Angels, and The Sweet Far Thing. And it is so good. Magnet. Also,
That horseshoe wasn't there before. Maybe the ghost horse threw it while it was running away last night.
Okay, depending on how. Now, when you say romance, I'm treating that as like not romance. Like not spicy books, but like there is romance in them. But if you mean anything else, I'm not. If you mean the spicy books, I'm not the person for that. But anything by Neil Shusterman, well, almost anything by Neil Shusterman. I didn't like his book Dry. I was not a fan of that. But that was the first book of his that I had read that I did not like. His Unwind series is incredible. He has this way of taking it's almost like a small what if thought and just completely blowing it up and imagining an entire world. The Unwind series, the Scythe series, I have technically not finished, but it's really good. I need to get back into that, but I also need to just like re-listen to all of those. Again, all of those are good in print and audiobook. There was another one. There. The Skinjackers series is an interesting take on I don't know if I can say that without it being a spoiler. It's very good. I'll just say that. He's one of my favorite authors. It's just been a hot minute since I've been able to, because I feel like when I anymore I have to do audiobooks generally, and if I'm listening to one of his audiobooks, I want to listen to it. I used to listen to them when I worked at a pizza place locally and would open or close. Once everyone was gone, I would do that. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're welcome. And if you guys read anything good, please message me. Let me know. I've also, this is very niche, but I will tell you. There's an author named, is it Nancy Warren? Is that her name? I have read, now she started in the spicy book genre, but I have read so many of her other, yeah, Nancy Warren. Her other books, because they're cozy mysteries with a very subtle, I would say a subtle, well, for the most part subtle, and most of them, fantasy twist, where it's like, this is where it gets niche, okay? Vampire Knitting Club. The yarn shop is owned by a witch. And the vampires have their own knitting club at night each week. It's very niche, I am aware. But those are also those when I need lighter fare, that's nice. And I didn't expect to like the cozy mystery genre, but here we are. I got distracted by books and now I don't know what I'm doing. It's also almost time to finish the stream. I'm gonna go a little bit longer.
Check.
But I did that.
I'm finished with that.
Can I check that off yet?
Check that off
Why? That is infuriating. Is that something where, like, where that thing on the list shouldn't have come up until this point in the game, but it for some reason came up a whole day earlier? Because that is silly. Okay. So, do I have to ask him before I can actually do anything? Maybe I can finish the game out by doing the chores.
Something.
I found a horseshoe outside that wasn't there yesterday.
She has
I was
Vampire
thinking that
Knitting
maybe the
Club,
Phantom Horse
Vampire
Thrower.
Book
It's got a
Club,
rock wedged in it.
the Great
So it
Witches Baking Show, and then there's Vampire Knitting Club Cornwall, which is an offshoot of the original Knitting Club series. And then there's I think it's like a village flower shop, but it's like mystery series, but it's run by a witch. What I like is that some of the characters, that gets me to another series. Okay. Some of the characters kind of are referenced in each of the things. Like, they don't necessarily always show up in each other's series, but like you'll get a little reference to it. Like, with the Great Witches Baking Show, in one of the other series, two people are about to get married. I'm not going to say who, because that would spoil it. And I love this series.
Looks like the kind of rock you'd find out by the ghost town.
But the person who was originally going to make their cake was the main character of the Great Witches Baking Show series. I love these books. If you're looking for some not child appropriate humorous, I guess sometimes romantic, not in a in a spicy way, fantasy series. Christopher Moore is one author who does some of that, and his books, like, do all of them have a couple overlapping characters, just like in the sense that they are referenced. There's a book called A Dirty Job, which is really, I loved that book. Hated the sequel, but I loved that book. And someone like walks by this guy's shop or like comes into this guy's shop. Well, the person who comes into the shop is this woman who is the main character in his Blood-Sucking Fiends series, which is vampires. But he's funny. I haven't read his stuff for a long time, but I remember those two being funny. Those two series. Except for the second. I'm not going to talk anymore about the sequel to A Dirty Job because I did not like that at all.
I've been to the ghost town, but I didn't
It was
see
very
any
disappointing,
horse.
and I was not a fan of it.
You what I know. You don't want to hear what I got to say.
So if you want something, read the first one, A Dirty Job, but don't read the second one.
Do you go out there much?
Nope.
It
I'll tell you
is.
why. Last time I was
Well,
out there, my horse acted real strange. Even tried to throw
I'm
me.
trying. Is
It was
it the
like he saw
Emperor of San
something I couldn't-
Francisco? Is the
something he didn't
character's
like.
name? And he has two
Something that was
dogs.
telling him to stay away.
Literally, so many of his books that I've read have those, like the Emperor of San Francisco and his dogs, and yeah, they show up in all of them. But then, like I said, they like reference, and I didn't realize that it was referencing because I read A Dirty Job first. I don't know what was printed, like what came out first, but I read that one first. And then later on read the Blood-Sucking Fiend series, and I was like, wait a minute here. Yeah. He also wrote a book called Lamb, and I think it's Lamb, the Bible According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Best Friend.
Is it okay if I go
It was
riding?
very funny,
Nope. Check to see if whining
but it is
I mean,
not
sure
appropriate.
has any chores for you first.
Talk to you later.